Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Wild Card Podcast.
Carson, James,
Kieran, Pruett.
back at you with the 4th episode. Is it now?
Episode number 4.
Episode number 4, baby. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Riley, roll the intro music.
The Wild Card Podcast.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so if you've been wondering where to submit topics, this is basically, if it's your first episode listening, what this is we have a deck of cards where you, the listeners, submit ideas, and we put them on playing cards, and we draw playing cards and talk about those for roughly 10 minutes.
Yep, 10 to 12 minutes a piece. And you can submit those on our website and our social media pages. I'm going to pop our Instagram right here. And then I'm going to pop our Twitter right here. And I'm going to pop the Facebook right in front of his face because I feel like it. So, Carson's
So
going
if
to edit
you're
that
listening to
later.
this and not watching on YouTube,
Oh, yeah. That's right. People
the-
might be listening, not just watching it.
The Instagram is wildcard.podcast.
Yes,
Twitter
that is right.
is the W Card Podcast.
Yep.
And
Facebook is just
Facebook is just the Wild Card Podcast.
boom, boom, boom.
And YouTube is Wild Card Podcast. So
Yep.
if you want to submit questions, topics for us to talk about, go to the wildcardpodcast.squarespace.com.
And that's going to be changing here soon. We're going to upgrade because
Yes.
our homie Joel's going to fix us up. Boom, boom. Shout out, Joel.
So yeah. Okay. You ready to draw our first episode?
Yep. First episode,
card?
you mean
Yeah.
first card?
Here we go.
This guy. It's like he hasn't done this before. Okay.
What's the worst way someone has broken up with you?
I know you got a
I've got a
good
good
story for
story.
this. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. So
Okay.
It's a funny story. It's in middle school, so I don't know how real this is. But so I had been, I don't know how long we had been together. We were off and on for a while.
This is your current girlfriend,
My current
right?
girlfriend now,
Did
by
this
the
to
way.
you in middle
So
school?
She's very angry at me for telling the story, I guarantee. Today is
I love it.
1 year and 6 months we've been together. So
Oh, sweet.
yeah. So anyway, well, yes, we were together in middle school too. And I was walking up the stairs. We went to a small charter school, like only 150 kids.
Oh,
like
geez,
50
okay.
kids per grade.
I went to Claggett and there was like a bunch of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm walking up the stairs to go to a class. There's only one class upstairs. And I passed her in the
Jeez.
halls. And she handed me a like it was like
Like a note?
It was a note, but it was like folded up really tight. It was like a 2x2
Oh,
inch. And it
she
was
gave
all
you one
folded
of them like, bro,
Yeah.
like you
I was
only can read this because
On the
I folded
outside,
it up
it
10
said-
times.
FYEO.
Oh, okay.
in parentheses. And I was like, I had no idea what that meant. Then I flipped it
FYEO?
over, and it said, "For your eyes only." I was like, okay, what the heck is this about?
Oh, she J. Cole albumed that thing.
Yes. She did. And then I open it up in science class, and it says, she wrote a poem.
Do
to
you know the
break out of
poem?
it. Yeah. So I still have it. I don't remember.
No
It's in a-
way,
it's
you
in a
still have
shoebox
it.
somewhere in
Oh
room.
my
I can find
gosh.
it, but it's so funny. So
You
she,
still have that note? Why didn't you bring it?
I should have. I don't know.
Oh, I guess we weren't going to know.
we didn't know
but
what we were talking about today. Yeah, so
Dang
it
it.
said she's gonna. I still have it memorized because I was so sad.
Send me a picture of it so I can put it in the video.
I will.
Yes.
I was so sad about this. I was like this little. I think I was in 7th grade, and my girlfriend just broke up with me with a note. But it said, so I had like memorized, and it said, "This is so funny. You found another lover. Take her hand, hold her heart. It's time for us to be apart."
No.
Love. Or not love, but it said from your ex in like capital letters ex girlfriend.
Oh, dude.
Maddie. And
She capped you.
It was really sad.
No way.
Yeah. But I didn't
Your
have another-
ex.
It said you found another lover, but I didn't like.
But
didn't
you
have
did
another
it.
girl. Yeah,
You
I
did
don't
it.
know.
You were
She was just butthurt that I was hanging out with my friends or something at lunch. I don't know. One of those awkward middle school relationships.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I still have it
You
though.
found another lover. And then what was it?
Take her hand, hold her heart.
Hold her heart. It's time for us to be apart.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That
She
sound-
hates
doesn't
when
sound
I
like
tell this story so much.
It doesn't sound like a poem. It sounds like a freaking football chant.
What do you mean? Like,
Do it one more time. Say it one more time.
you found another lover. Take her, hold her hand. Take her heart. It's time for us to be apart.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a football chant to me, like cheerleaders on the side
okay,
of the.
yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I guess the weirdest way was it again?
What's the worst?
The worst
someone's
way?
broken up with you?
Oh, mine was middle school too, and that was really weird.
We're just some
But I was like, all right,
everyday
whatever.
Romeos out here.
Yeah, I know. So I was sitting in the cafeteria, and I was with this girl named Autumn, and this is gonna suck if she sees this. Whatever, screw it, send it. Anyways, I was with her at the time. She had her friend Alex, who I had dated before I dated Autumn. So in like 6th grade, I was like bouncing back and forth between the two.
Oh, okay.
I'd break up with this one, and
As
then,
much as you can date someone in
yeah,
middle school,
yeah, as
like,
much as you can date someone.
hug them after school once, you can plan on
Yeah,
hug
let me
or
walk
whatever.
to class and then try and hug you when
Yeah.
the teachers aren't looking. That's what that was. So cut it with the judgmental crap,
We're players.
people. But anyways, she had Alex come up to me, and she goes, want to hear a magic trick? I was like, okay. And she goes, poof, you're single. I was like, wow. So Autumn didn't come up to break up with me. She told Alex, hey, go say this. Could you, dude, she literally had to go, hey, go up to Carson and ask him if he wants to see a magic trick or hear a magic trick. And when he says, sure, say, poof, you're single.
Did you believe her at first, or were you like,
Well, yeah, I believed her because who was going to go through the trouble of something like that?
I would have thought it was a joke. I would have
No.
been like, oh,
I was like,
you just want me back.
I was like, really? She's like, yep. And they were all like busting up laughing. And I was like,
she was there like standing off to the side
okay.
watching.
No, she was probably outside or
Oh,
something.
okay.
But she had like, yeah. I was like, all right, sounds well,
That's
not
pretty
sounds
funny.
good, not sounds good, but like, all right, like,
Tough.
what? Yeah, what am I gonna do
Yeah.
about it? Like, pull a rabbit out of a hat after that magic trick? Nope, you got me.
Yeah. So like
Poof, you're
the
single.
the same girl. Like
Put that on a
few
shirt.
weeks later, not a few weeks later, like toward the end of the year, we had a field trip to the Mount Angel Abbey.
Okay.
And so another guy that liked her got all these signs, and he had all his friends like on 8.5 by 11. It was like each word it said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" and had all of them walk out and hold it when we had lunch. And so
Okay.
and she didn't like him at all, but she literally she pulled
No.
the sign out, and he goes, why should I say yes? And he goes, 'cause you're pretty.
Oh my
then-
gosh.
So like
Cause you're pretty.
I was so butthurt about it. I was so butthurt that whole field trip. I went and like ate lunch by myself.
Because that was your Maddie.
Yeah, it was all my friends helped because they were kind of the same friend group.
No.
All of my friends held the signs, and I was so mad at all of them. So I like didn't talk to anybody the rest of the trip. Like 2 or 3 days later,
At a field trip, dude. He
Yeah.
was all mad. You were all mad at a field trip.
we were like in an
Who gets
abbey
mad at
too.
a field
I literally
trip?
walked around a library like with all like in the abbey, like all the books
Mm-hmm.
with the monks. Like I was so annoyed. A few days later though, I was talking to my buddy, and I was like, yeah, how funny would it be if she did the same thing but broke up with him with signs? And they were friends. Like I hadn't talked to her
Like
since.
an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
And he goes, that's so funny. I'll tell her about it. And so he told her best friend the idea, and she's like, that's a good idea. And so they did it like 2 days
No.
later. So
she said yes just to do that,
she
break
walked
up
out with
him?
signs that said, I'm breaking up with you, and had people hold them. It was so funny. It was so worth it. And she didn't know, like I didn't know that she didn't know that was from me until like a couple months ago we were talking about
That's
this.
great.
Yeah. But it was my idea for her to break up with him that way too. So
Boom.
feel better about the poem now.
Yeah. Poof, you're single. Love your ex.
It didn't even say love. It said from. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
oof,
from your ex.
tough.
She wrote that already in her head, knowing no
Okay.
more Kieran for me.
I want to know how long she like planned out, like how like much work she put into writing that.
Yeah, I know. I wonder. I bet you she pulled it off of Google Images, Maddie.
Yeah. She probably Googled
Unoriginal
breakup
pulling it-
poems.
Yeah, breakup poems on Pinterest and just wrote what she saw. Maddie,
Yeah.
come at me, bro. Write me a poem or something about how you feel. You mad at me? Write it out from
Okay.
Pinterest. What are you looking at,
I'm
Joaquin?
not sure what that was.
I don't know what he was trying to do either. You're hanging yourself here. Oh, I'm hanging myself?
Yeah.
Little
just
by
digging the
little.
hole.
Nah, Maddie.
Yeah.
She can't.
Okay.
She can't take this.
Ready for the next one?
Sure.
Here we go. Foods that should be made. This
Oh,
was your card.
This was my idea. Okay. You can't tell me. Okay. Tic Tacs, right?
Yes.
You get the mint ones because if you want to smell like have
Little
a good breath,
boxes.
they
Yep.
have like the mint gum ones. and they have orange, right? And they have like the other ones, like the blue raspberry, like cherry, and like the white one in the like the 4th of July pack that they always have.
Yeah, red and blue.
All right, get this.
Okay.
Cotton candy Tic Tacs, baby. You can't tell me
Pink?
that wouldn't be genius. Pink or blue, or like light baby blue. Cotton candy Tic Tacs. I would buy the crap out of those. I would eat those all day long.
What's special about them other than just cotton candy? Like,
Because they don't have them. You know how good that would be to have a cotton candy Tic Tac?
it's just super sweet.
I don't know. Cotton candy is bomb, and so are Tic Tacs. And when you put them together, that's an explosion in your mouth.
Okay.
Boom, baby. That would be so
That'd
good.
be cool.
And then they need, Kellogg's, hit me up, they need to start making cereal-flavored Pop-Tarts.
It's like Lucky Charms, like a Lucky Charms Pop-Tart.
What if they had like a Lucky Charms Pop-Tart?
That'd be a good idea.
And like the cream in the middle of the Pop-Tart was
Taste
like a
like the
marshmallow
marshmallows.
fluff or something like
yeah,
that?
that'd be a good idea. I'm
See?
more down for that than the
Like
Tic Tacs.
cereal Pop-Tarts or cereal ice cream.
Yeah. Or
Like-
like they've got the Kellogg's like Special K, like ones, just strawberry in the middle.
What
like
happens when you make
Hmm.
Rice Krispie treats out of Rice Krispie treats?
Huh?
What happens if you make Rice Krispie treats out of Rice Krispie treats?
You get Rice Krispie treats?
That's just weird.
The cereal's not called Rice
They
Krispie
have a
treats.
cereal. They have a Rice Krispie treat cereal.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it just the
My
chunks?
coworkers were talking to me about it. They have a Rice Krispie treat. It's just like little balls. They're of like Rice Krispie treats that you put in the
Just a big chunk?
Yeah, like
Huh.
in your cereal. What if you made Rice Krispie treats out of
'Cause
the Rice
no
Krispie
one
treat
eats
cereal?
Rice Krispies, like the actual cereal.
No, I don't eat that as a cereal. If you eat that as cereal, like
Get some
your
help.
mom doesn't let you eat gluten or something.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know. There's
tough.
probably gluten in Rice Krispie treats. I sound like an idiot, but I don't care. Whatever.
That's tough. I would never eat
Your
those.
mom shops at Trader Joe's if you eat Rice Krispie treat or Rice Krispie cereal.
Oh, they're probably like GMO, so.
But
what foods?
that's one. I have some of my notes.
I like that
What
Pop-Tart
else?
idea. There's some good ideas.
Like, and you could do even plain ones like Frosted Flakes, Pop-Tart. That would be bomb too.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What are
think
some
of-
ideas you
I'm
got?
trying to think of cereals. Like,
Those would be, yeah, dude.
I think
that'd be so bomb.
Lucky Charms is the best one so far. What?
Cereal flavored ice cream.
Raisin
still.
Bran would be gross, though.
That'd be disgusting.
That'd be
Yeah.
super gross. I like Raisin Bran, actually,
I like Raisin Bran as a cereal.
but not
That's
as a
it.
Pop-Tart.
Not as a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
That's gross. What if they made like a Captain Crunch cereal? Like they have a Captain Crunch cereal. What am I talking
A
about,
Captain
dude?
Crunch Pop-Tart.
A Captain Crunch ice cream. They have like a Captain Crunch like donut at Voodoo Donuts and stuff like
They do.
that. What if they made like a Captain Crunch ice cream, or like I saw a thing, but I think it was fake. It was Cinnamon Toast Crunch ice cream.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That
I
would be
think, too.
good, but I bet that's probably fake.
Yeah.
But they have like the Snickers ice cream and stuff like that. Why don't they have like cereal ones? That'd be super good.
Yeah, or I guess you could just make it yourself and put cereal.
I
in
mean,
the
I
ice cream.
guess like you can put it as toppings, but if they made it like flavored that way,
Yeah. Like
that'd be
streaks of it
super
in there.
good.
Captain Crunch is the worst cereal, though.
I think it's the best cereal, but it's the worst when you're done eating it because your mouth
Okay, well,
is shredded to pieces.
okay, there's no between. So it's either you eat it and before it absorbs any milk, it's all soggy, or it's all like
it's super
hard and
crunchy.
crunchy.
Yeah.
And it just shreds your mouth, and it's
Yeah.
awful.
But you just gotta
or
eat
wait
it.
a
You gotta
little
make
bit.
sure to eat it with the milk though.
You wait too long, and it's soggy
And
and
it's
nasty.
it's like
So
it's like a cardboard box that's been sitting in the
there's
rain
no-
for months.
in between. It goes from hard rock solid shredding your mouth to
It goes
soggy
from a marble
paper
to
mache.
chewed gum.
Yeah, it's so gross. It's like it tastes
like
fine,
Captain
I
Crunch.
guess, but the texture's just.
I feel like
not
Captain
good.
Crunch is the cereal version of a pineapple. Does that make sense?
It doesn't
like-
go on pizza.
Shut up.
You think Captain Crunch goes on, on pizza?
Pineapple goes on pizza. Maybe not Captain Crunch.
Okay, you're wrong about that as well.
No, I'm not. But when you eat fruit or whatever, like it's fine. But when you eat the fruit called pineapple, that thing tears your mouth up. In cereal, it doesn't tear your mouth up.
Do you eat the outside of the pineapple? I think you're eating pineapples wrong. How does
No,
it tear your mouth
when
up?
you eat too many pineapples, it like burns your mouth. Does it burn your mouth, Joaquin? If I eat like a whole pineapple, dude, you put a bowl of pineapple in front of me, I'll eat the whole thing. I've got no self-control. And then afterwards, my mouth is sore, dude. It's like I just ate or took a drink of like acid. That's what it's like after eating a big pineapple. Yeah.
I'm like slightly allergic to pineapple, so I don't eat it that much. Like when I eat it, my mouth like tingles and feels weird. Like I think it tastes really good, but like, so I don't eat a lot of pineapple. I love pineapple. I've never had my mouth torn apart by a pineapple.
Well, you're just not living.
I was just trying to imagine you like holding a pineapple, like
eating it like an apple,
just, like, trying to eat the outside with all the.
No. Have you seen that video of
the people tearing it? It's like pieces.
They tear it off of the pineapple like they do with like the little tangerine oranges.
Yeah, it comes out it's sectionalized.
Yeah. Like
it's
in
crazy.
The little like diamond sections.
Yeah.
I want to try it. I wonder if it works.
Yeah. I can see
Cotton
eating
candy
a kiwi
TikToks.
that way too. Just
a kiwi? No, I'm not a kiwi guy. I only like Kiwi by Harry Styles, and that's a song. Boom.
I'm trying to think of another food that would be a good idea. I would probably do something with like those turducken things, like a turkey, it's a duck.
Oh, a duck stuffed
inside
in a
of
turkey?
a chicken inside of a turkey. Like, I've heard people like TV shows talk about it. I've never actually seen it done.
That sounds like the dumbest thing ever.
Why?
You know how much work that is just to cook meat?
That's probably a lot of work. You're right. I never tried it.
Because you got to get the duck, and then you got to stuff it in a chicken, and then you got to take that stuffed chicken and put it in a turkey.
Yeah, why is that a lot of work?
I don't know. I feel like that'd be hard. You know what? You know what that reminds me of? What? The Russian dolls.
Yeah.
You take one of the big Russian dolls out or like apart, and then there's another doll, and then they're all on that. That's what that chicken would be like. Or that turkey.
Yeah,
you know
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
That's funny.
Have you seen the videos of people like on Thanksgiving? They give they have their kids. Oh, they're letting them clean the turkey and like get it ready, and they put a chicken inside the turkey, and they convince their kids that it's pregnant.
Oh, I have seen those. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
On Facebook. That's a Facebook
this turkey
thing.
was pregnant.
You know what they should make? They should make some type of peanut butter and jelly cereal.
Ooh. I like that.
You know how they have Crave?
Yeah.
And it's like a graham, like a hollow graham cracker kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they have chocolate in it. What if they did
like the outside
Crave,
tastes like peanut butter
like
and the
Crave
inside tastes
peanut
like
butter and jelly edition?
That's a good idea.
They should do something like that. I'd eat that. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich cereal.
Yeah.
Kellogg's or something like that. That would be super good.
With Tiny Toast. You ever heard that cereal?
Tiny Toast.
There's a cereal it's called Tiny Toast. It's like it looks like tiny pieces of bread.
So it's just a poor man's Captain Crunch?
I guess.
Or not Captain Crunch.
It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yeah.
But it's like
Never
I don't
heard of
know.
that.
I've only ever had it as I've never
sounds
actually
pointless.
eaten it as a cereal, but I was on a rafting trip and the guides made us. It was one of the guides' birthdays, and his favorite food was it was like his favorite cereal. He's from the East Coast. Maybe it's more popular over there, and so they made it like Rice Krispie treats, but they made it like
that's
with,
what I
with
would.
cereal.
That's what I would think that stuff like that's meant for. Something like
Yeah.
that small, or like ice cream or yogurt toppings or something
Yeah.
like that. But like cereal, it's too small.
But like if you put that in with the little pieces of bread, so it's like the peanut butter jelly and bread.
Nah, you lost
No?
me. You lost me.
You gotta get all three elements.
Cinnamon sugar with jelly just don't match.
I didn't say they had to be like.
But Captain
don't
Crunch has like cinnamon sugar all over it.
Yeah.
So if you put that in with a peanut butter and jelly type cereal, that's gonna be weird. That's like too
I
sweet.
think that would be fine.
Nah.
Because peanut butter.
But the bread of the cereal would be like the cracker that
It'd make
or the
the
graham
milk taste
cracker
good.
that they put the peanut butter or jelly or both in, like Crave.
I guess.
Do you guys remember the old s'mores cereal? It was SMORZ. I'll put it up here on the video podcast. That cereal was the bomb, dude. You don't remember the s'more cereal? Like they're trying to do it like with like the Walmart version of their cereal, you know? Dude, this cereal is the best. S'more cereal. SMORZ. No, not snores. S'mores. Come on, iPhone.
Joel's laughing.
Hey,
He's
you
like,
know what?
it's your apple.
Shut up.
That's why you shouldn't have an apple.
S'mores.
If you haven't listened to our last episode, we debate.
You know what? Whatever.
We debate Mac
put it up
versus
there.
Windows. So
Yeah, go check that out. Mac versus Windows. It's still Mac and Apple over Android. But yeah, I think we're gonna let you guys check out some of Riley's music.
we're gonna take a break. When you get back,
Yeah,
Carson
yeah.
got me a gift. And
Oh
we'll see
yeah,
what that is.
Check out the gift after Riley play some of his music. Catch you guys here in a second. I hope you guys enjoyed Riley's music. Are you ready for your present, Kieran?
I guess so.
Your present? Also, check out the new hoodie, guys. The Wildcard Podcast logo over here. Your host, me, Carson James, over here. I'm going to go grab his present.
You made it sound like you're about to run
I'm
off
back.
set. Like,
I'm back. All right. Well, it's just in a little packaging thingy that I found in the house because I didn't have a box. So here you go. So I custom made some hoodies for us at a print shop and stuff like that.
it's lithium batteries.
Yeah. Oh, and I just got a bag that my brother's computer stuff came in and put the hoodie in that. But I designed this for him and designed the one that I'm wearing for me.
Whoa,
It's got the logo and the name on it. He plays basketball and stuff like that. So this one's kind of like a warm-up hoodie, which is kind of cool. So I thought maybe he would wear it
sick.
before his games and stuff like that. So on the left sleeve for him, it's got the Wildcard Podcast logo. And on the right sleeve, it says
my name.
Kieran Pruett. So
This is super cool. I like the font you chose.
I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
yeah.
this is sick.
Show it.
So, ooh, there we go.
Just try not to hit the mics.
I'll just move.
Yeah. I'll talk for Kieran.
Yeah.
But, yep, it's pretty cool. Names on the left sleeve. You got the Wildcard Podcast logo on the right. All that good stuff.
I feel like at some point we should put some of these out on our website. Make
down.
something like this.
Let us know if you guys want some stuff like
Yeah,
that.
if you'd be interested in comment on, let us know on social media.
Yup. All right. Pick up that card, boy.
Thanks, Carson. That was awesome.
Yeah, dude, I got you, player. All right. Pick up the card. Let's go. Oh, what do we want to go into as a career or a job? Like, long
So
term?
what do you want to do when you grow up?
So, I'm 18. I am grown up.
Barely.
No, I'm not. I'm still a kid, bro. Playa. I've recently, for a long time, I guess, not recently, but for a while.
Hit your mouse.
Oh, my mouse is. Sorry, guys. For the video podcast, our logo went out. But anyways, I want to go to school for a while. I've been thinking about doing the firefighting program at Shemeketa, and I don't really want to do that anymore. I'm kind of starting to think I might want to go into like auto body repair and paint kind of stuff because I like working on cars, but I don't know if I have the patience to do it as like a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But I like painting and I like projects and stuff like that. So I want to see if I'd be good at working on it like that, or cars and stuff like that, and then take that home and be able to do it for myself. But I've also been thinking about the welding program because they're short welders a lot right now, and they're supposed to have like a 400,000 short of welders in the year of 2020. So then if I do that, I thought, cool, now I get a job with a lot of hours, a lot of cool stuff, and then I can work on as a side hustle. I can make like roof racks for like people that have like the overland vehicles, or just that people that want roof racks custom made to fit their build. So I can make roof racks. I mean, maybe make cool tables or desks or stuff like that, just to make side money and cool little projects and stuff like that. So
That'd be cool. That's something that it'd keep you entertained because it's different.
yeah,
every time.
yeah. And it's kind of like its own art form in a way, I guess, which is cool because I like being creative.
Yeah, that's cool. That's something that's like, I feel like it's not a desk job. You when you get bored sitting.
Yeah,
and
I can't sit down all
new
day, dude.
Every day where the challenge is different every day, and it's projects, so you can see fulfillment and projects being completed, and I think that's really cool. That's
yeah,
a good
in
idea.
both workforces too, not just the welding, but
both
auto
of them.
body and paint.
And both of those,
And I love cars.
so many kids, like, everything is so you got to go to college, and not enough kids are going to trade school. Doing things like that, like welding and electricity.
I don't even think
plumbing and stuff.
college is not for everybody. I don't care what you say.
It's not like I don't.
It's not meant for everybody. If college was meant for everybody, then everybody would go, and not everybody goes.
It's college is great for kids who know what they want to do.
And community college or trade schools are great for people that don't know, and then they kind of just figure it out. And they go, okay, well, I'll do this because I'm making good money. I didn't want to go to college, and I'm at this trade school for a little while, and then they get it figured out. And
there's no point spending all that money to.
Yeah, that's why I like Shemeketa so much, because I can sign up for a class, take a semester of it or a trimester or whatever, and then I don't like it. Okay, well, I didn't lose $10,000. I lost $180 for a credit. I mean, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But not $10,000 like if I were to go to OSU and study something for a semester.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
To get that one credit. So that's why I think for people that don't know what to do, people that don't know what they want to do, community college is great. And even people that do know what they want to do but want to save money, do your first 2 years at a college and then transfer up. Unless you're playing sports, then have fun.
World history is the same at Shemeketa as it is at OSU. Like this.
The
credit's the same.
It's just the hype and the popularity of what college people want to go to.
I really don't know what I want to do, like as a career. For a while, I really wanted to do something in law. I had a really cool law class in high school.
There you go.
But I don't know. It's a lot of school. It's 7 years of school minimum.
Oh my gosh, I could barely handle
Yeah.
middle school and high school. I couldn't do that again.
I don't want to go through 7 years of college, but
7 years of college, dude?
and
No.
4 years of pre-law and then 3 years of law school. And law school is hard.
Yeah, no, law school isn't other than medical, that's the hardest you can get into.
Probably engineering.
Yeah.
But
jeez,
so hard. I'm not trying to.
Dude, imagine I couldn't imagine surgeons. How smart surgeons are. Holy crap. They have to go to school for 12 years.
Yeah.
8 to 12 years, which is nuts.
Which is good. You want your surgeons to know what they're doing, but still.
But that's
insane.
so much. That's big brain capacity that Carson do not have.
Yeah, for sure.
At all.
I got you. Yeah, so maybe law. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
I have really not.
I think you'd be a good teacher.
Maybe. I've thought about
something.
Just teaching and coaching basketball.
Or being some type of personal trainer, like a sports trainer. Or I think you'd be good at sports medicine.
Really?
I think you could do something really cool in sports that's not you playing, but give you the opportunity to play or have a leader type position.
I've got an old coach who used to say, none of you will play in the NBA, but all of you can work for the NBA or work in the NBA in some way. Which is a really good point. If you want to be in sports, if you love sports, there's always a position or a job that you can do, whether you want to do something
that's around the sport that you love. Yeah.
It's videos, or you're doing editing, or you're doing maintenance, or you're designing products or jerseys, or you're working with athletes in healthcare, or
that's cool.
medicine, or you're a dietitian,
like a physical therapist or something. I think you'd be good at that, because I wanted to do that for a while. Then I was just that's too much.
When I was in middle school, I wanted to be a sports psychologist. I thought that would have been really cool.
Sports psychologist? What the hell is that?
It's psychology for sports, kids or anybody. I think cool MLB hitters, they're going through a slump and their mind frame. Help them get through that.
That's kind of cool.
Or just, it'd be mental illness and stuff too in professional athletes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just about sports. I was how does that work? But that makes sense.
Yeah.
For
I guess it doesn't have to be pro athletes, but
athletes,
I think it'd be really cool to work with high athletes, and I think the way people's brains work that way is really cool. And when I was in middle school, I was really invested in I thought I had to fix everyone else's problems, and so I was that's kind of what I wanted to be in, but not really interested in that anymore. But I thought it would have been really cool.
That would be really cool. That'd be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want to do something creative where I'm not sitting down, because I can't sit down all day, dude.
I feel that.
Friends of mine watching this and family, dude, they know I can't sit still. I've got to do something. I've got to be out and about or moving my hands or my feet, because I can't sit down, dude. And welding or auto body, it's
You're
cool.
working with your hands.
It's and welding is is definitely in its way a work of art. You're building structures or building certain things, and you have to get temperatures just right to be able to bind together two different pieces of metal or things like that. And then auto body, you fill a dent or something like that, you got to get the curvature of that door just right when you fill that dent and sand all that the dent fillers up and all that kind of stuff, Bondo or whatever. It's just I don't know, it's just a cool before and after type effect that I love about it, about creative stuff.
Seeing
like that.
a project through start to finish.
Yeah, and just projects are fun that aren't the same, a desk
when
like
you were
a desk
making
job.
Carson, for everyone, made this table and engraved the Wild Card podcast in it. I don't know how well you can see it.
Yup.
And I remember he said he started working on this. He was so excited about it. It was just cool. Like projects like this, I can see him doing.
I had some help from my stepdad, Jason. Shout out, Jason. Love you. And then my buddy Isaac Drummond, he hooked me up and helped me out too. We stayed up all night, and so did Ian Koenig. So thank you guys for sticking it out with me. Love all three of you. Thanks for helping. But yeah, I love doing projects and stuff like this because if I've got the time and it's something that I want to do, might as well do it myself and not have to pay for it because it was fun. And now I know how to do these types of things because
it looks great.
I just go, okay, well, I want to figure it out because I want to know how to do it. So send it. And then this is the result of that. But yeah, I don't know what I really want to do. I've got a couple ideas. I just got to choose.
Yeah. It'd be cool. Maybe I'll continue writing on my blog.
Yeah,
because
you're good. You could do
maybe
writing
something in
for
like
sure.
journalism or something like that, or
what if you were a sports writer? What if you wrote for sports articles or sports magazines or stuff like that?
I could do that, I guess.
You
I
could
don't
do
know.
that
Probably wouldn't.
for sure.
I've got a buddy who I used to play basketball with who now writes for.
What if you kept track of the stats at the games and stuff like that?
Statistician. That's too much math.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
That's
know.
not
I'm not
enough.
really I'm good at math.
I'm not, dude. I'm awful.
My dad's an accountant, so
I'm
like
terrible.
I'm glad I'm good at math, but like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just-
know. I mean, that'd be cool.
Just
I
snooze ya.
I do stats for my basketball team right now,
There you go.
so I go watch game film and stat it up.
Send it.
My coaches. Yeah, I don't know. I had one more idea that I was thinking.
I just got to do something creative because I can't sit in a suit and tie and do the same boring thing every day, dude. Like, and people love that, and that's great. Like, you want to be a businessman, CEO, GFO, entrepreneur type of thing.
What does the G stand for?
I don't know.
You mean
I think
CFO?
it was CFO. Yeah. CEO, CFO,
Okay.
whatever. All them fancy people. I can't do that. I can't do the same thing every day. That involves one thing. Like, if I did auto body and stuff like that, you're gonna meet a lot of different cool people that have the same interests you have, which are like the cars or automobiles or bicycle, like motorcycles and stuff like that. And you get to see all these different cars and work with all these different colors and all these different shapes and sizes of things and figure out how to make it look the way it was intended to look, or the way it's And it's just I don't know. I got to do something creative because if I can't, I'll go crazy.
I feel that. Ready for the next card?
Yeah, dude, send it.
Okay. We had to add this one in today. It was kind of a big deal. This card says "Rip Kobe, Mamba forever." Today, at like 9:45, Kobe Bryant, the legend,
And his daughter.
Gigi, and
seven other people.
the pilot, and
in
six
the
others passed
helicopter.
away in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, Florida. As of right now, when we started filming and recording, that's all we know. So I'm sure by the time this comes out tomorrow that there will be a lot more information out. But it's just crazy. I saw the news. I was in church and he said, "Are you excused?" And the guy behind me goes, "No, Kobe." Like within like 30 seconds, like he turned on his phone. That was the first thing he saw. I was like, "Huh?"
Really?
And I was like, turned it on. I didn't really like know. I didn't know him.
Right.
He goes and he turned to his wife or fiance. He goes, "Kobe just died," and I kind of didn't believe him. And I pulled out my phone, and my Twitter was just filled.
Yeah, no,
with
dude. If something like that happens, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, like freaking that, dude. That's all it's on there.
Yeah, the crazy thing about my Twitter is no one was saying it about Kobe. Like, I mean, they were like big, but all the people I knew and all these basketball people that like I've grown up playing basketball.
I can't believe it.
I can't
Stuff
believe
like
it.
that.
Wow, this can't be real. Stuff like that.
And
I'm
you're
literally
like,
crying.
what?
And you all know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I've been in a weird mood ever since.
It's crazy, especially him being out of the NBA for 2 years.
Yeah. He's only 41 years old.
That's like we give crap to our parents and stuff for being old or whatever, quote unquote, for being 40. Dude, 40 is nothing. 40 isn't even. You're not even at 50%. Maybe that is 50%, but that's still 50% of your life or 60% of your life.
Yeah.
You've got like left to live. Like you've still got grandkids coming. You've still got like your daughter and or son's like wedding coming up. Like you haven't experienced all those things.
Yeah, I think about his daughter's 13.
Or even graduation sometimes for some kids like are 18 when their parents are.
Yeah, his daughter was 13,
41.
his youngest daughter. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like
He's
she
still
had her whole life in front of her. Like he
Well, he did, let alone his 13-year-old daughter. She really had She
It's
had
so sad.
everything in front of her, and like all the organizations that he was a part of and had of his own, and like his
He
own
won an
basketball
Oscar
league.
this year. Like
He has his own basketball league, like female basketball league, right?
not league, but like his AAU program or whatever, and a
Oh,
volleyball
okay, it was
program.
a program. Yeah.
But-
With his daughter and all that kind of stuff, and it's like he made all that himself. So I mean, it's really cool to know.
His life after leaving the NBA is really cool because he started doing he started writing children's books.
Well, he put not just what like his heart of sports had. He put his heart out into a lot of other things.
Yeah, he said
Other
like
than
I'm not
basketball.
gonna. The thing that everyone talks about Kobe is his competitiveness, his drive, his passion, his durability, like how much he's just puts everything he has into whatever he's doing. And you can see that after basketball. Like he put everything he had into basketball, and then he was able to step away from basketball and move into I'm gonna put everything I have into my kids.
Yeah.
And my family. And you can see that everything on social media is you see him, he's with his wife and his daughters,
Yep.
and it's crazy. So
Well, it's crazy too because like
I guess not is was. It's so sad to say.
he put all the time that he had into also seeing his kids and his wife. Like he was a family man, and usually people can't be that while being in the NBA and being in movies and being as famous as he was, like that big of a celebrity and an athlete, like professional, and like he figured out a way to still have that family time and stuff with his kids. So, and not a lot of people don't get that until after they get out of the NBA.
Yeah.
So he was such a good guy in the aspect of he always knew that's what he wanted, so that's always what he had.
Yeah.
Because he went for it.
He's just transcended sports that way. He's international too. Like it's not just like I don't know. I'm trying to think of an NBA player or an athlete, but he's not an American player that he grew up in Italy and he's spent so much time in China. He's like crazy famous in China, and he speaks Spanish, and he's just so international. He's been such a big part of so many people's
He's very
lives.
intelligent. He's intelligent.
All these people are posting about like Joel Embiid, who grew up in Africa, saying I watched a finals game and I said I'm gonna play basketball. And it was because of Kobe. Like I watched Kobe in the finals and decided I've never touched a basketball before. I'm gonna start playing basketball, and now he's an all-star starter.
Yeah.
Like Kobe's impact on the world that way is just
it's not even like you were saying, not even just in sports, like just in all aspects of life. Like, man, like I work a full-time job, but Kobe is like a professional athlete, and he's in movies sometimes and like all this other stuff, and he still makes time for his kids. Man, I really need to I need to make time for my kids like that, because I don't got any of that kind of stuff going on. Like he just put that example of just live your best life to everybody.
He was a great example of lead by example.
Yeah. It's really, really unfortunate.
Yeah.
And even for all the other people in the helicopter as well, like even that just had full-time or part-time jobs. Or
we don't know who it is. They won't release any information yet until after the coroner's report and all that stuff. But like people's only talking about Kobe, but it's also really sad. There's
because there's the other families that are affected in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
His
I guess
daughter
it was,
and then the pilot, and then all
it
the
was
other
a
passengers.
parent. So they were going to a game. Taking his daughter to a game, and it was a parent and one of her teammates. So and then I don't know who we don't know who anybody else is.
Dang.
It's so sad.
How did the helicopter crash?
I don't know. They don't know yet.
That's crazy, because that's what I'm trying to figure out is like, how does a helicopter crash?
Yeah.
Like planes, I guess
a plane is like if a plane the power goes out, it kind of turns into a glider, and you can crash land. You know.
Really, with a plane?
Well, if power goes out, it's not just gonna drop straight down. You're on wings and you're still moving this way. But a helicopter goes down.
Yeah, that's right. It's just you're gone.
It's like a rock.
You're going down.
So
you're tumbling. Wow.
That's
crazy. Well, imagine being
as
like Kobe's wife, or the husband of that girl, or the wife of the guy that was on Kobe's daughter's team that went to the game too. Like they lost their significant other and their child as well. And then that basketball team lost their coach. Maybe even the parent was an assistant coach.
Yeah, maybe
lost their assistant coach, their coach, and two of their players and stuff like that. So they were just family, friends, dads, uncles.
Okay, I want to get you
everything, dude.
Take
it's
on
crazy.
this. Should the NBA have canceled their games today?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I think that pays a huge respect to Kobe. Cause like
there's so many. I was watching. I don't know where I stand on this because I think Kobe was a prime example of like push through any circumstances. Like I'm gonna, no matter what the circumstances, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna do my best. But at the same time, like I was walking around the league and seeing players who like saw Tyson Chandler crying and all these other players
like
just
you were
crying
saying, Joel
on the
Embiid,
bench.
Where he was like, I was in Africa and watched him play and never touched a basketball. And after I watched Kobe play, I was like, I want to play basketball. And then he picked up a basketball, and now he's in the NBA. Like, imagine all the other players like him of all generations, dude. You've got 40-year-olds playing in there, and you've got teenagers in there. Like, imagine all the other players, like of every team, not even just the teams that were playing today.
Anybody that's played against him, anybody that's ever looked up to him, anybody
that's everyone. Well, yeah, played. Or even not even got the chance, or was teammates with him that are still playing today. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know where I stand on that.
Because I know, like Isaiah still played the day his sister passed away. Right?
Isaiah
he still
Thomas,
played.
Yeah. But did you see the Raptors and the Spurs both took a 24-second shot clock violation at the start of the game? 24 was one of the numbers Kobe wore.
Right, absolutely.
So that was a really cool gesture.
That's awesome, actually.
Someone tweeted that the All-Star game that Team Giannis should wear number 8 and Team is it Kawhi or LeBron?
I'm not sure.
The other All-Star team should wear 24 during the All-Star game, like everybody.
Player. Yeah, no, I think that'd be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
I mean, because you don't need, as long as your jerseys are different colors, then
yeah, and it's the All-Star game.
And it's the All-Star game. They make their own rules.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool, but it's so sad. I've looked up to Kobe a lot. Like, I'm not a huge Lakers fan or anything, but
just you like everybody's a Kobe fan.
Everyone's a Kobe fan. It's crazy.
Yeah, like whether he led your team to the championship or
destroyed your team
on the way, you still loved the guy.
Yeah.
And he was one of those players too. Like, no, you never heard anybody go, "Oh, dude, Kobe Bryant," like they do with like Tom Brady and stuff like that. But like everyone just knew where his heart was at and where his mind was, and he was just
he put 150% in everything he did on the court, off the court. Like,
well, and for me, it's like
he's just
like
a good example.
I feel like what separates, I don't know, the good men of like the NBA or sports athletes that make so much money is like, what do they do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure he had fancy cars and stuff like that. But look at all the other things he started. I mean, we've already kind of talked about it, but like he put time into starting other things for kids and families and individuals instead of just putting all that money into his own self. Like he started so much, just like
he's investing in other people in his community
to help
and like
so many other lives and help them grow and stuff like that. And it wasn't just, I'm going to buy a Lamborghini and all these $1 million houses and blow my money like everybody else does. Like he was like, I want to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was totally appropriate that they did it. Like even if they didn't
cancel the game is what I'm saying.
Oh, they did it. Oh, that I didn't know. Well, I mean, even if they did, I think it can go both ways. As long as they in some way or another honored Kobe, I think that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Whether honoring Kobe was canceling all the games today or both teams taking a 24-second shot clock violation or or wearing something or
all these players are wearing Kobe's
today
with
stuff like that. That's
like Rip 24 and stuff like that.
As long as the prayers are being sent out to his family and the gesture is shown that like he was loved and so was everybody else in the helicopter crash. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So a little bit off topic, but I think this is also equally important. So Kobe died today, but also last week 2 service members died in Afghanistan, and
really?
I think it's really cool. Like I didn't know until someone's pointing this out that Kobe died, but so did 2 people serving our country. So I just want to say like rest in peace to them as well because they give their lives for this country as well, and that's as much as I love Kobe, like I gotta love
the men and women that
for this country.
Yeah, I love the men and women that put their life on the front line. Yeah.
On that happy note.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to end the podcast like that. Now I feel like crying.
Yeah.
But prayers up to Kobe's family and the family of anybody or the family of the people
Tell your family you
involved.
love them. You never know
Yeah.
when your last day is.
Yeah, that's what Joaquin was saying today when I called him on the way here. I was like, dude, like Kobe Bryant passed away today. And he goes, I know. And he's like, it's crazy to just like Kobe was just thought of as invincible.
Yeah.
He was Superman. Like, I mean, they called Shaq Superman in the NBA, but just Kobe Bryant
Superman
just
wears Kobe
without
underwear.
say was Superman. Like, he was the Superman of the NBA, and it was just like, oh,
Yeah.
and then now he's gone. It's like, wow, like Kobe Bryant's gone. Like we like anybody really can go at any time.
Yeah, so seriously, tell your family you love them. Give them a hug. Give your like Carson says at the very like little beginning. Give your grandma a hug. Tell her you love her. Like
Tell your
seriously.
grandma you love her.
You never know when your last day is, so take advantage
Mary
of
Lou
it.
and
Kobe for
Deborah.
sure played like every play, every possession, every game like it was his last. Like it was his
Oh yeah,
last time playing. So
he went
it's
full
a prime
bore no matter what.
example of just living your life to the fullest. So go text someone that you
Yep.
love them and you miss them, because you never know when God's gonna call them home, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, to my friends and family viewing, love you guys. I love you, bro.
Thanks for the hoodie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening to the Wildcard Podcast.
Yep. Catch you guys later.
The Wild Card Podcast.